What's good? 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 What's up, Bentley? No, you can hear me. I just listened. At least you should be able to. Oh, never mind. My volume was down. I was gonna say, yeah, I just don't. I don't have anything playing on the menu. That's why you don't hear anything in the menu. Um, but that's because it plays copyrighted music. So that's why I don't. That's why I have it muted. What's good? What's good? Though? How you guys all doing? Much love. Much love. Let me quickly share real quick. We are back with NFL 18, continuing Game 5. We're on a winning streak. We haven't lost a single one yet, and we're gonna shoot to keep it that way. You already know. So let me quickly share it real quick. Do, 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 do. Okay. How you guys all doing? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. All right. All right. Let's go, boys. Let's get it against the Panthers, which aren't doing that good. 1-3. So I think this could be a good game. You already know. Go undefeated. 1,000 XP. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we're going for, boys. Yes, sir. Leave a heart. Follow me if you guys are new. More far content on the way. I plan to be a little bit more active on Twitch this week for sure. I do another stream actually tomorrow, probably continuing
Hello, everybody.
Resident Evil 4.
This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. Today's game features one of the best offenses in the NFL. The Lions come in as the top offense in the NFL, and they'll go up against a Panthers defense that wants to meet that challenge head on.
Yeah, I don't think they want to, honestly.
We'll send it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call in this Week 5 matchup.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL sends us to the state of Michigan as we are inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're
you undefeated? Yes, sir.
And it's got folks believing
4-0.
this is a team that's built to go all the way. You
What's up, Storm?
Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to
Haven't
be
lost
there
yet, boys.
On the other
We're getting
side
W
of the
after
field for the
W.
visiting Panthers. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should. And what you have now is a full routine established about what
W's
you want
after
to get
W's.
done and full focus on the season.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Weak.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Weak.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They're led out by their big-bodied electric quarterback, Cam Newton.
That word focus is used so often in the NFL, and I think that in
Let's
this
get it,
case,
baby.
the
Let's
word
get it.
refocus
Let's hold
will
them,
come to mind
motherfuckers.
when you
Yes,
think about
sir.
Cam Newton, 15 wins in a Super Bowl appearance after the 2015 season. Last
getting
year,
that
just 6
W.
wins. I think Cam comes back with a
Oh,
whole new
shit.
dedication and a new way of doing things, moving the ball around to
Damn,
maybe
he
the
got
running backs a
further than
little
I
bit
thought.
more instead of carrying it himself.
The numbers on the ground for Stewart last week. 18 carries, 63 yards.
Come on,
In a
baby.
perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way
Lock
they
in,
did
lock
last
in.
week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come
Flag.
back to the run.
And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
Oh. Yes.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you
Yes.
got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
I'm not going to decline. I thought it was on me. I was like, what?
Stewart.
Get it.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed,
Let's go.
He goes the wrong direction. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers that can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the
Get it,
sideline.
baby. Let's get it.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss.
Oh.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's
Almost
now 4th
interception.
down.
Yes,
he was
sir.
all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks
Yes,
last week
sir.
as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that
Oh,
one.
he almost gave it right to me.
Patience is early in this game, but you like the
Yeah, I'm
fact
Detroit,
that they're
yeah.
around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football.
Back to football. Yeah, keep it on football.
Last week
Please.
in
Come
the
on now.
loss,
What are you
5
doing?
punts
I don't
as
give a
he
shit
gets
about
this one
that.
away.
Damn.
On the return, it's Tate.
Oh, let's go.
The tackle. A second nice move.
Oh, go.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Lions will take over. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
I know teams always talk about having a 24-hour rule after a game, and eventually we end up rolling our eyes. But
I'll take your suggestion.
Ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you
Coach,
lose.
I'll
But
take
boy,
it.
it's a
We'll
fun
see.
24
We'll see
when
what
you
it
win the
does.
game. And you win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, isn't it?
Let's see what it does, baby. Let's get it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Damn
The
you.
throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And we look now at the Lions offense.
With Matthew Stafford at quarterback and Marvin Jones and Golden Tate at wide receiver, we know that Detroit is proficient at throwing the football. But they want to increase their running game production. Only 30th in the league in 2016. They went out and signed offensive guard T.J. Lang and right tackle Ricky Wagner
baby.
in order
We
to try
gotta
to
get
the
that
running
open
game
guy.
going.
Come on, baby.
On second
Come
and 10,
on, baby.
Stafford.
Got you.
Out to the flat for Riddick.
Yes. Go, go, go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's what I'm talking about.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Yes, sir.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Yes, sir.
A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the
I'm
blitz
surprised.
Complete the pass.
The coach's suggestions
that
are
had
actually
the total
working.
Feel of a quarterback in control.
I'm actually shocked.
Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. We got a Detroit game today, too, boys. You already know we're 6-2. Going for that 7-2.
League in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent.
Really get
each
that
and every
W.
time out. Blazing start to the game for him. 4 plays, 4 passes.
We're gonna get it right here.
Look at him now, 1st and goal. Pretty good start.
Already down
Come on,
there.
touchdown.
Now, they just don't want to settle for 3. See if they can put the final words in this script and knock it in the end zone.
Yeah, I just wonder what he's feeling out there right now because he looks so locked in throwing the ball. I don't know if he's thinking it's like 7-on-7 in practice or even something what we call routes versus air, where you just go through your game plan and your progressions and there's no defense out there. That's the way he's cutting through them right now.
We're going to run it. What are we at? 2nd? Okay, yeah, let's go for it. Run it. Easy walk in. Come on, boys. We got this. Let's get it.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick, and able to push his way forward here for a good little game.
So close.
5 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
All right. I'll do
His
it.
path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find
0
a
fumbles.
crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Come on, baby. Come on.
They go back to Riddick.
Get it in.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Riddick, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Let's go.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there.
Getting a little concerned there.
To the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Yes, sir.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Boom. Out of here, baby. Yes, sir. And you're going to freaking kneel it again. Because you trash.
Back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Panthers.
He's too scared to run it.
Comes back out onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out.
Too scared.
I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing,
what are you doing?
if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Got to hold him right here, though.
By the way, partner, that was a 30-year-old running back carrying the ball there.
Yeah, turned 30 back in March, did Stewart.
Yeah, I know that people say that you're not supposed to at the age of 30, but Jonathan Stewart, good style.
Oh, no. Oh, he's wide open.
Continue to run it.
Hoping to keep him healthy. Hasn't played a full 16 games since 2011. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Coach don't like that.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now Stewart on
Get him.
first down.
Get him.
And Stewart
Oh, fumble.
lost the football.
Yes.
It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So
Wow.
the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so
That's
many times
crazy.
it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't
That
secure
is
the ball,
crazy.
didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs.
W,
Knocked it
boys.
free, made a big play.
W, boys.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a
Oh,
game
that
with your
was
script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Big boys down there in the trenches and a nice play to
Yes,
stop
sir.
them cold. Nothing there.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
when you talk about
baby.
big boys,
This
you're
is what we
talking
needed
those
to be,
defensive
baby.
tackles, those nose
This is what we
tackles.
need to be.
They're not just big, they're immense.
Yes,
and
sir.
what a big-time play there.
Ebron caught left side and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs.
Eric Ebron's got skills to spare. They just want the production to equal those, and he needs some good health in order to get that done. Had 61 catches in 2016, battling an ankle.
Yeah, the surprise, though, just one of those 61 hit pay dirt.
Got it.
Caught on the right side by Jones.
Oh,
And a big hit there as he runs into a
thought he was
brick
gonna get it.
wall. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. We
And
got
a
another
good
touchdown right here.
quarterback Facing zone
They
coverage.
trash.
If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open
Did he get
downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more
did he? I
pressure.
don't know.
Remember when Carolina did
was he
that
out of
against
bounds?
Denver? They lost the game ultimately.
Oh, no, he got it.
They dropped the
Sweet.
defensive end out, and he ended up with
I
an
wasn't sure. It
interception in
looked
that game in Super Bowl
a little
50.
bit tight.
Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure.
Damn it,
off the
why did he-
passer.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
It's
That
really
coach is
simple to
mad.
say
He's
that they
mad.
know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the
He's
reasons
not
they're
happy.
so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. He's
Yes.
got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Woo!
Theo Riddick with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. Well, he
W's.
wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Yeah, the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
Yes, sir. 13-0. 14-0, I mean. Let's get it.
And
Yes,
there's going
sir.
to be a stoppage here. The
Booth
Booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Bruh. He's in. Yeah, he's in. Give it to me, Ruff.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Sweet.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
W's. W's.
So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
Whooping ass.
Here's Prater now set to
Whooping
kick
ass.
it away.
Bink. And he's going to kneel it again because he's a
That's
whooping.
fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Come on, baby. Get him.
By Stewart, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And what about this offense, Charles? Specifically, what about Jonathan Stewart?
He makes sure everything goes. Put the ball in his chest and watch him run. Can run with power inside, but has enough speed that when he gets outside, he can cause a lot of trouble.
Not very much,
Following the
to be honest with you. Not much at all.
Cam's going to run. Cam fighting. He lost
Fumble
the
again?
It's out, and the Lions have recovered. And for how much Cam handles the football, he really doesn't fumble a whole lot, but coughed it up there.
And I know that a lot of people seeing that play, they immediately go back to the Super Bowl against Denver. And Von Miller knocking it free from Cam. But I think you're exactly right. One of the underrated aspects of his game, he's fundamentally sound when he carries the football. Whether he's in the pocket or actually running it, he usually does a great job of taking care of it.
He'll have to shake that one off. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
They are trash. I never went against a team that fumbled it that many times. That quickly. Like, damn, what are you doing?
Down right around the 25.
I mean, was it the last team? No, I think it was the team before that. They fumbled it like twice.
See if they stay on
maybe
the ground
3 times.
for
But it wasn't
down.
like, you know, snap like that. You know what I mean? Like, it was once and then it took a while before it happened again.
Snap for Stafford. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball is arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch. You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Theo Riddick doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
W's.
Brandon, my man, just 1 sentence for that one. Clinic.
Wow.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
21-0.
21-0.
Wow.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it was
Crazy.
finished by the touchdown run from the 15.
They trash.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Bink.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Get him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Surprised he actually ran it that time. Damn.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. From the gun, here's Newton. Got a man. It's the rookie Curtis Samuel. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where...
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. But they've got a 3rd and inches coming up, trying to keep the chains moving.
Yeah.
They'll try and run it. Here's Stewart. And he loses the football
Oh,
a
my
second time.
gosh.
And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Wow.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
They suck.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Wow.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And coming up later tonight in the NFL, we'll have the Chiefs heading down to Houston to take on the Texans. And then on Monday night, it'll be an NFC North battle. Vikings and Bears from Soldier Field.
Traditional rivals getting after it one more time.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On second down, they run with Stewart across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton.
Oh.
Cam fighting.
Fumble again.
The football, it's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free,
Second
it's often
fumble.
unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They got lucky.
Here's Michael Pilardi now. On for his
Wow,
second
they
punt.
trash.
He'd take a repeat of his first.
They trash. They should have went for it.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Oh.
And shedding through the tackle. 12 yards on the return.
I didn't mean to move it.
time.
That
And
was an
the
accident.
offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That man has still got it. Thomas Davis can do it all. Drop into coverage, rush the quarterback, and, of course, make plenty of tackles.
Closing in on 1,000 career tackles and consistent last year. 106 tackles the year before, 105.
College safety turned linebacker in the NFL. What a career.
Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route, accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
But
yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is run in at the 21. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Panthers will take over.
I'm already up
28-0. Here
Whatever.
come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And 3 and out on last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
They start on the ground. This is Stewart on first. So the defense has put him in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. This is Stewart again. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Same guy.
It'll be
That's
a loss
funny.
of 1. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Ezekiel Siggy-Ansah with a tackle for loss. Just think he's still learning the game of football. Didn't play a heck of a lot of it in his native country. And at BYU was just scratching the surface before he hit the NFL.
Yeah, from Ghana, where he really likes soccer and basketball, but football's okay for him, right?
Yeah, I think it's worked out very well. Drafted on potential, he's realizing it here. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now it's Tate. It's a 49-yard pump. It's a track 9 there for the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. Oh, he nearly picked it. Maybe daylight in front of him if he could have held on. Instead, 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Oh, no.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
Stafford over the middle, complete to Tate. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a 1st down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. Now Riddick.
Get it.
Spins by. Theo Riddick. He's at the 30.
I got it.
Touchdown, Detroit. Theo Riddick on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. Would you say 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Prater on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team.
That guy was an idiot.
A veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
So much for him being bottled up.
Shake it off, baby.
Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
Get it, baby.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
But they're behind.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense.
Like,
and guess
subscribe.
what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the
We got this W already, boys.
That nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Damn it.
A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
Lucky bastard.
Not to turn away any of our viewers, but worth mentioning, I suppose, no team has ever come back from a deficit of this size and won an NFL game. The largest ever was 32 by the Bills over the Oilers in 1993. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Correct.
They'll try the air now with Newton.
Oh!
We got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Damn.
14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
That's crazy.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this 1st half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
Nice.
I think you're right, partner. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner. Get him out in the flat.
One
to
right
let
through
him have
the
a chance to
stands.
make people miss an open field.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Again, Newton. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one That was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Gano out to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver.
Nice.
So you don't get it intercepted and just start
Get it,
over.
boys.
But he ended up finding another receiver.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
20. Jones has it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Stafford looks to throw again.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. And it's second down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Here's Stafford. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Stafford now to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure. Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
I'll go for it. What the hell? What do I got to lose? Be a savage. I'll be dumb not to.
Stafford.
Damn you.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Panthers will get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs. I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. The Lions have done a good job making making the plays they need to in order to get out to a big lead. The Panthers have an uphill battle in front of them, but will try to claw back in this one. All right, let's roll those.
Probably should have done that slant route, honestly. But whatever.
Now to the middle of the first. Riddick's going to take it off the right side, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. As they get out to a 7-0 lead. 1st and 10. Here we'll get a fumble on the return. He'll pick up only a few yards here. Offense on the field now after the fumble. Stafford's got the completion here, and it ends up working for a touchdown. That puts them on top by 14. Lions on offense. First quarter winding down. Riddick's going to stay up the middle, and a quick 3-play drive ends with a score. Panthers take it early in the second. Ball's going to be up for grabs here. Lions end up picking up the ball and scoring. That pushes the lead to 28. 4th down, inches to go. Riddick's going to take it up the middle, and he go in for the 60-yard touchdown. Lions with a commanding lead. Panthers have it late in the second. It's Cam Newton targeting Curtis Samuel. And this play goes for a score. Panthers down now by 28.
Okay, Larry, a fairly one-sided first half as we get set to go in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now it's Stafford. The left side completion to Jones. He got 29 yards that time.
Nice.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Let's get it, boys. Yes, sir.
Run it now out of the gun. Shedding the tackle. Riddick light on his feet.
Ooh.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
I should have hit the jump button.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
They go play action here on first down. That is incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
Throwing again is Stafford. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Look, Carolina
We're
had a
going down,
number of
bitch.
issues last year, and that's why they slumped to 6-10 after a Super Bowl appearance. But pass rush wasn't a problem for them. They still got to the quarterback.
47 total sacks. That was just one behind Arizona, who led the league.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue for them, young corners that gave up a lot of big plays.
11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They snap it to Stafford. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Golden Tate, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have got it on cruise control. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And Olsen over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well.
They probably got this side of that. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we could turn it around. Let's see. Oh, get it.
He lost the football. It's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession.
Almost got it. Oh, he slipped out of his hands. Should have waited a second.
Here's Michael Pilardi now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is taken at the 18. Oh, and now he bowls him over. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's a look at Golden Tate as he heads back onto the field now. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that, because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important, too. And they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because at least you're there knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
Yeah.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Everyone's got 4.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
2nd down following the run.
At least you got something.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Fells has it, left side. And he'll be knocked down sideways. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Back to throw, Stafford. That's pulled in by the rookie Kenny Galladay. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Riddick with a carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Here's Riddick. And now running right through him. That one good for 10 yards. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
What the hell?
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. From the red zone now, Stafford. He completes it to Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
W's, baby, W's. We got this.
It took Stafford 90 games to hit 25,000 yards in his career, fastest ever, and he adds to that yardage total there.
I'm not sure anyone in the league has a more confident arm than Matthew Stafford does. He can wait until they're actually open before delivering, as opposed to anticipating them being open because of the strength of his arm, and he doesn't mind showing it off.
Again, it's Stafford. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
Marvin Jones, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off for this win.
So they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, make it 50. What the hell? All right. What the hell? Oh, shit.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Here's Prater now, set to kick it away.
Huh. It is.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now a hit.
Oh!
And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored, now go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. Now a play fake here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Throwing is Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jones. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that, where it's and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big time play by the defense.
Hey, Galladay, that's complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
We got this, boys. They suck. Panthers suck ass.
Shotgun snap for Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
You have fun with this one, partner.
He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up. 4
touchdown passes, carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Now Prater to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now Newton on first down. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. big target, guy you can spot pretty easily, put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Huh.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from second to third down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out, and the Lions have recovered.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Huh.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
Fatty.
K1 short. With a great push up front, he picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because
okay.
now, if you're the
I don't know why the fuck he went right.
If it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now.
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
Here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it. Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Ziggy Ansah in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
And there's no doubt in my mind that this guy has been eager for this season. Talk about Ziggy Ansah. For him to get back to sacking quarterbacks as he did in 2015, 2016 was really kind of a wash because of an ankle injury.
Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, suckers. Let's go.
3rd and long. It's Newton. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
We've been together a little while now, partner.
Damn.
How often do we actually describe tight ends as nifty? Because that's what I think of when I see Greg Olsen on the field. His ability to run routes, create space and separation, and make those catches downfield.
Sure consistent. The numbers the last couple years almost identical, and both over 1,000-yard seasons. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat.
This will be in the description, by the way.
Really
Follow
nice
me right here on
open field
Twitch as
tackle.
well, guys.
And
More for content
like a great
will
boxer.
be
They were on their toes on
continuing
that
this
one. They were back on their
week.
heels,
Go!
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Lions now. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Now Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
He rifles one, it's
fuck
intercepted.
yourself, asshole.
It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, you're a loser,
Their
though.
passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. On 1st down, it's Newton. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Still got this,
now
boys.
That's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon, and he's got it up and through. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them in plus territory. Excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
I don't care. It don't matter to
Fielded
me.
a few yards into the end zone. Stays on his feet. Still on his feet. And Detroit getting set to go now. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drive. They've got his man complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Woo.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, B, let's go.
Throwing here, Stafford. That is caught at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Prater on to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
they've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Loser.
On first down, Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
On the catch, this is Russell Shepard. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Panthers on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing again is Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down. Now Newton. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making...
Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And
if
the
the
hell?
late touchdown wasn't bad enough, now they're going to go for 2. So sportsmanship nowhere to be found right here.
They don't care no
Stafford here
more.
coming off his pick 6. And this is going to be caught. And how about that? Even after snapping it from back there, they still convert for the 2 points. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
I figured, what the hell?
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Detroit, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
Alrighty. Wow, beautiful W. More than I ever thought, honestly. I didn't think the Panthers were going to be that garbage. But damn. It's crazy. Okay, oh, this is my defense? Alright,
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Nah, I'm good. That's crazy. Beautiful. Well, hope you guys did enjoy. I'm just gonna go right back into it just to make sure that I did save.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the like, subscribe. You guys are new, would appreciate it. The playlist will be in the description. Social medias, X, Instagram, Discord, True Social. down below. Stay up to date with me all the time. You already know when I go live or upload content. Hit that bell, make it ding. Be notified every time I do go live. I will have more fire content during this evening/night, so definitely do stay tuned. Got some more awesome reactions / walkthrough continuations, so you definitely don't want to miss them. But I'm going to take a break for a bit. I got a game and such to watch and some stuff to kind of do here. But hey, I was able to get 2 streams in for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed as of now, and I'll probably see you guys later today. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, of course, and I'll see you guys later. Do follow me if you guys are new right here on Twitch. Would appreciate that very much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Over. Sign up. Peace. Signing out.